Right. Hello, guys. Happy Sunday. It is your girl, Pagan Tarot Craft, or no, actually, this is Tarot Queen Jamila. Welcome to the Pagan Tarot Craft channel. What's up, Amethyst Rain? Hit that thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. Thank you. Hold on a second. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I guess until y'all get in here to get y'all free readings, I will just talk. First of all, I decided to go ahead and make 30-minute readings $40 for the month of September. So this is what I plan to do. And I should have done this earlier this year, but it's cool. So for every season, like if we're in Virgo season, Libra season, Scorpio season, we're going to run specials for the different seasons. And the special is going to be based around that specific zodiac sign. Okay. So for the month of September, or for September, and then I'll change it probably, I guess like around the 22nd of this month, then I will run a different special. And so, yeah, 30-minute readings are only $40. And yeah, that's it. 30-minute readings are $40. So I guess what I'll do is I'll go ahead and read until the questions come in. The one thing that Spirit wants me to speak to you guys about, and I've been seeing this way too much in the cards, way too much, is bitter people that refuse to heal from their pain, that are trying to interfere in people's love life and relationships. I feel like Spirit does have a message for you today. And so Yeah, I guess it's Sunday. I guess everybody's either at church or sleeping. Normally it'd be up to a million people in here trying to get a free reading. What's up, Sarah? Hit that thumbs up, homie. Hit that thumbs up. So I do want to talk about this because Spirit just told me last night that too many people, when they find out about your relationship, they're wanting to interfere. In fact, there's people that just kind of go around and they just break up love relationships or try to interfere, cause disharmony, cause discord. And that, my friend, I'm going to tell you something is very dangerous because you are messing with and tampering with people's sexual energy. And I've seen those readings that I did last night were epic. Epic. Y'all need to go and look. I noticed that quite a few people went and looked at that reading that I did last night on if they're being loyal to you. People need to stop interfering in people's relationships like that. And I'm not talking about if you are in love with somebody, have genuine love for somebody, are meant to be with that person, and they go and be with somebody somebody else. I'm talking about people that just kind of randomly, or either they have an issue of some sort. The interfering in people's relationships is going to have to stop. You have to have very good reason to do that. And if you don't have good reason, there's a message that spirits have for you guys, okay? Oh, you was asleep, Amethyst Rain? What's up, Ashley? Okay, guys, sorry. Had to clear out the back of my nose throat. What messages do you have for those that interfere or try to interfere in people's love life and relationships? What messages do you have for those people? Then you guys can ask your questions in the chat. Can I get some good, juicy questions like, did somebody kill my brother, or some juicy questions like, did my ex-boyfriend sleep with my best friend? Can I trust my best friend? Let's get some good questions in here, y'all. What's up, Hackaday? Hit that thumbs up, guys. So YouTube must have just sent out the notifications. Yeah, that's usually how live streams, however many you're gonna have for whoever is interested in watching your live streams, that's who you're typically gonna have in your chat. Uh, you know, so yeah, unless you've got yeah, I can definitely try to. Let me get this message out for people that try to interfere. The Magician comes up. Wow, the Hanging Man, the Fool in the reverse position, the Strength reversed, the Eight of Wands. So first of all, Spirits is saying to these people that it's time for them to deal with their issues and move on. The Fool is in the reverse position because there's a lot of people that need to move on, even people in my life. And I know that sometimes y'all watch me. And I'm going to tell you something. It's time for you to move on. Okay? It is. It's time. It's time, because it's going to always end up with something that you don't want to see. The Magician, and I feel like spirits are talking about things that are inorganic, things that are not real. and people tripping off of things that are not real, people holding on to something that doesn't exist. Hmm. Also, something about magic. The magician came up. Something about magic. The hanged man, hiring of work. This is a backfire. So I'm not going to be doing any breakup work beyond last week. Remember when I did that breakup work? I'm not going to be doing any breakup work on people, especially not during this time. Um, feel like the hanging man comes up and the fool, the strength reverses because of backfiring. Um, feel like people need to realize that they're wasting their time. And guys, listen, I have done spiritual work for people a lot. In fact, I do work for people all the time, so I know a lot about the craft. If you keep having to do that over and over again, like for example, if you keep having to break up somebody from somebody and they keep getting back together, and I'm talking about actually together. Okay, now you people that are online, look, you're not experiencing love. That's not computer love, okay? Y'all need to get out in the real world. There's and I can see that with the full card. Let me see what other messages they have. Death, Page of Cups, Five of Cups reversed, Seven of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. So this is where you're going to curse yourself for generations. This is not good. Not good. Yeah, you got to stop trying to manipulate people and what they have, because most people, first of all, most people that love each other, they're going to be together regardless if you want them to be together or not. You know what? Something came to me last night. Romeo and Juliet. I think Romeo and Juliet, I think that they suffered judgment because they loved each other. And I think they both jumped off of a bridge or something together. But the whole point of it, don't do that. But the whole point of it is that you got to stop trying to interfere in people's love relationships. Especially if it's somebody that's not interested in you, unless you are doing spiritual work on them. If that person started out liking you and, there was something going on that could be something real, I don't know. What's up, Melissa? Yeah, absolutely. Five of Cups reversed, Seven of Swords. Not good. This is not good. I'm supposed to be doing a seance today. Speaking of which, of my grandmother. I thought about doing it live. I probably will. There's a ritual that I've made up to contact the dead, to speak to them about certain things. And I'll probably do a live seance today. Yes, because my grandmother's spirit needs to be invoked for real and provoked. They already provoking her spirit, but we see, when it comes to calling on your ancestors, and they can be very powerful. A lot of people will just say, "Oh, ancestors, come and help me." No, 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 guys, no, no, no. You have to open up a doorway for them so that they can come through. Sometimes, okay. So there's not an official list. No, I'm just kind of looking in the chat, and the chat is not that thick. Oh, it's getting there. Hold on. Do you see me going to jail in the future? I can't sleep at night. I'm just thinking about, see, Ashley, that was a juicy freaking question, girl. She came with the come on. Dang. Ooh, Lord, girl. Spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels, ascended masters. Do you see Ashley Vasquez going to jail in the future? Yes or no? That's a pretty that and you know what? If you are having fear of that, hit that thumbs up, guys. Thank you. If you are having fear of that, then you need to come and see a practitioner. That is a hex on you. If you are fearful of going to jail, because I don't never fear going to jail ever. It's just not a fear for me. That's weird. And most people don't. Most people, if the popo showed up at their house, they'd be like, I know I ain't committed no crime. So what you doing here? What are you doing here? Okay. For real, girl. What's going on in your world? It's definitely a spirit that seems to be trying to send you there. Let me double check. Spirits, yes or no? Is Ashley Vasquez going to jail in the future? Major arcanas, even numbers is yes. Odd numbers and court cards is no. I want to get a definite answer for you because that's a serious question. I got 2 no answers. You know what I can see? I can see you going to a practitioner and like getting that off of you in the future. Like within the next year. But I got a no answer. If you're doing anything to go to jail, stop it, because anything like, y'all, I'm telling you, all of my stalkers, including the trolls, including family members, if the FBI probably was to come and check their computers, they would go to jail for online stalking, hands down. So don't do anything to go to jail. I had somebody tell me that stalking and harassing somebody on YouTube or on the internet is a victimless crime. I'm like, you are out of your mind. And those people that do that, they can potentially go to jail. They hold them people in reserves. You know, they already got enough crimes being committed out there, but wait till crime slows down, boy. They're going to be like, oh, they're going to be prosecuting people for the most simplest crimes committed. If they have to, they can do it, especially if you're doing something like that and you got folks wishing you to go to jail, then that can even tighten the grip. So get a grip. You know what, let me tell y'all something. I do provide courses in witchcraft, and a part of that is having control over self. It's not about controlling others. It's about controlling yourself. I'm telling you, there's witches everywhere. There's witches doing work that you'll go to jail. You think that the popo don't have like witches to make sure that their business grows? Jail and going to jail is a business. And it shouldn't be, which is what spirit is trying to change. Just a little side note. Oh, the spirits don't like it. They don't like it. They don't like it. And guys, I have clients that are police officers, and I'll never tell. I'll never tell who they are. That's those people's personal spiritual business, whoever I work with. I work with people of all walks of life, businessmen, businesswomen, people that work for the cable company, people that work for the city. And my spirits will keep it a secret. I had a mortgage company that wanted to see all of my clients. I should report her. Be asking to see people's. Let me see what Erica Joy needs to heal from. I got a healing reading on the website, Erica. Y'all know that I do a healing video, and you can download it and watch it as many times as you need to. I think it's like 75 or 100 on the website. Okay, and I got blue candles, y'all. I got blue candles. I'm gonna do that seance later. I need to contact my grandmama. Y'all know, like on Charmed, witches really do contact their ancestors like that. They really, really do. And seances can be so powerful. You can contact anybody through a seance. You can contact Michael Jackson. You can contact Eliza. Did Eliza Minnelli die? No, she's not dead yet. Or she's not dead. I don't like to speak of people dying in the future either, because that's very morbid. You never know. In fact, I don't even believe in death. I believe in people transcending and going to another reality. You know, when they're kind of like done at a certain place. But seances can be powerful because you can actually do a seance. You can do a seance on any entity, any spirit that you want. Now, a lot of people will say, don't do it. You're opening up the doorway to hell. Yeah, hell for you, because I'm about to give you hell for the things that you do. I put a spell on you, and now you're mine. Okay. Yeah, another realm. Exactly, Sarah. Exactly. You guys are so smart. But I'm thinking about doing that today because I want to contact my grandmother. There's also a couple of other peeps that I want to contact. That's like their ancestors from way, 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 way back. And those are my Native American ancestors that I want to contact, which the way that I do it is through Arturo, who is she's a Native American, because she looks Native American. She's like a protective. And so I've been thinking about contacting them, which would be my great grandmother. So my big mama, because she just looked like a big Indian woman to me. Every time I would see her, I mean, them cheekbones set up high. Like I was like, dang. And she was always so pretty. So I'm thinking about contacting both of them. I know that they got along when they were alive. They kind of just worked together to protect me. My grandmother was very protective of me. It was almost like I was her daughter. She was so protective of me and my little cousins who were twins. So it was obvious that we were her favorites, even though she never said it. And I think a lot of people was jealous of that, which is stupid, man. What is wrong with people? Okay, so I was my grandmother's favorite on my mother's side, but I believe that my uncle's children were my great grandmother's favorites. But so what? She still took care of me and protected me. So I would never be stupid enough to be like, or just trying to find something to be sad about. You know what? Everything wasn't perfect because my great grandmother loved her other children better than me. Come on now. Come on now. That's you not appreciating what somebody did for you. Because that lady fed me. She made the best freaking pancakes. Her pancakes was bomb diggity, but I make them just like her now. Her pancakes are like crispy on the edges. They're just so good. Like they melt in your mouth like butter. Oh, I love my great grandmother. I love both of my grandmothers. Both of them taught me how to cook. So both of them taught me kitchen witchery. Love them both. I'm going to do a seance and call them in. I'm going to show y'all how we do seances. I just got to get both of their pictures printed out. I had my grandmother's picture printed out, but I don't know what I did with it because I had put it up. Normally, I keep her picture up to where I can burn a candle. It's time for me to work with my ancestors today, and I'm going to do it live for y'all. You know what? There's a troll account that's going around with my grandmother's picture. And so she's like banging on the door. She's like banging on the door, wanting to be let in. So my grandma's coming. I might do it probably early in the day. You can do it during the daytime too. Mm. Okay, Dee Dee, you were in a hurry. What do you see with Marcus and Dee Dee? Marcus and Dee Dee, 2 cards. I'm doing really short readings, guys. If you want a full reading, go to the website. Oh, I see good things. From what I can see, things are very positive. Ace of Cups and Six of Swords. I can see you guys moving in together. I can see y'all moving in together, Dee Dee Brown. You're welcome. Hugs and kisses to you too. Well, then I can see y'all moving closer to each other. Like I feel like either he's going to move closer to you or you're going to move closer to him. Yes, ma'am. Okay, spirits. What messages do you have for Dee Dee? What are his intentions towards Dee Dee? Gotta use your intuition. Now, I did see 2 cards I didn't like. Hold on. Dee Dee, you need a generational hex remover. You need one because I can see things ending badly. The hanging man, not necessarily ending badly, but I feel like I can see him being non-communicative in the future with you for some reason. Yeah. And that's like way, way in the future. So the intent, like you asked 2 different questions. Let me look at your finances for you. Spirits, do you see Dee Dee's better? Yes or no? Major arcanas and even numbers is yes. Odd numbers and court cards is no. Girl, you got some issues with your finances too, Dee Dee Brown. You paid to remove stuff? Who'd you pay? A practitioner? You paid a practitioner? You need a consultation, Dee Dee. You don't have to give up, but you just got to go to the right person. If you went to a practitioner and I'm still seeing all this stuff on you, because I see issues with the finances too. Look at the cards that you got. Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords, Nine of Pentacles reversed, Two of Wands, and then the Devil. So if you go and you pay somebody to do work for you and it doesn't work, it's probably because they don't have access to they don't have access. Y'all, some people can't even get an anti-diarrhea spell to work. What makes you think they're gonna get what makes you think they can remove a jinn from you or remove a curse from you? They don't have access to the Akashic records. They don't have access to nothing. They don't have access to any doorways or gateways that exist in you. They don't have it in themselves. That's why I told y'all to be careful dealing with practitioners and know which ones to choose. My generational hex removers are $1,500 initially, and then it's $750 per year follow-up ritual. You got to do it for at least 5 years. People only need to do it for the second year. Some people have to do it yearly. What's up, Kiki? How you doing, girlfriend? And you said you doomed. No, you're not. We'll just ask Spirit to send you the money so you can come to me to get it. I wouldn't go to nobody else. A lot of people don't know what they ain't got no access. That's just like right now, I could contact the demon that's holding your stuff and tell it to release you. And it'll be like, no, I'm not. And I'll be like, yeah, you are. And then we'll banish it to hell and then it's over. Okay. A prayer ain't gonna do nothing, y'all. Man, y'all better quit that. You can pray for peace while you're dealing with that crap. Yeah, there's something going on. Now, you don't have to do the generational. You just need a money unblocker. But that's only gonna hold you for a while. I use either 9 candles. Thank you, Emma Jones. Hold on. Some of y'all need consultations. Okay, let me look at the questions in here. Okay, Emma said, did Tim elbow her on purpose as an excuse to touch her? Boy, you got a crush on Tim, Emma. You always asking about Tim. You got a crush on this person. Yes or no, spirits? Okay. I think that he did, but be careful with him because he seems kind of manipulative. He seems like the type of person that want to play with your head. Okay, when somebody likes you, they're going to let you know. And they'll probably ask you for a date or something, or say, hey, I want to see you. When are we going to, hang out? Or either they'll stare at you. And like, it seems like to me, this person is a little manipulative. Will I get new love this month or old love? Good question, Elizabeth. Thank you for the donation. Okay. Will Elizabeth Gonzalez get new love this month or old love? So let's ask the new love question, because those are 2 different questions. Yes or no? Are you seeing new love? Major arcanas and even numbers is yes. Odd numbers and core cards. Now, y'all know that you can do a shorter yes, no with 3 cards. Let's see. Yes, there is new love coming. You're carrying way too much baggage, though, for the previous person. You need to cut ties with somebody. The Tower is in reverse. There's somebody that you're connected to that you're not supposed to be. Hey, have y'all ever met somebody and literally they themselves had an intent to bring a bunch of BS into your life? And I'm not talking about they wasn't intentionally doing it. Like, you know how sometimes people can be insecure, or they can make mistakes every now and then, but it's some people that are in your life by mistake. I swear to God. I swear to God. Everybody that is in your life is not meant to be there. They ain't supposed to be paying. And see, this is how social media collided a lot of people with negative people and bad people. Kate, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I believe in fate, but I believe that if it's somebody that you just generally you like, what are you doing here? It's some people ain't supposed to be in your life. So the Tower, y'all know what? See, that's why I be talking about with these cards, man. Y'all better listen and take fucking heed. Okay, I want y'all to listen to what I'm saying, and then I want you guys to interpret it in the chat. The Tower reverse can represent living in a reality that you're not supposed to. Things are in reverse, things are flipped upside down. So this is like an alternate reality. The Tower can be the Matrix. The Tower in the reverse position can represent being in the Matrix. Being in a reality, or, and so when it comes to people in your life can represent people that ain't supposed to be there, people that are causing stagnation, people that are causing you unnecessary pain. Do you understand me? Y'all better take heed to all that I'm saying when it comes to this Tower card. So you got the Tower reverse. No, 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 Kate. No, no. You're wrong. You may be right about what you're saying, yeah, but not everything. Not everything has a reason. Not everything in your life, because some stuff is being forced upon you, and some stuff, no. No, no, no. That's the whole point of the concept of the Matrix, hon. The Matrix is not real, and nobody. What was the reason for the Matrix? Yeah, there's a reason, which was dark overlords trying to destroy us. Yeah. Yeah, and control us. Yeah, that was the reason, but is that a good enough reason? No. So, no. But yeah, sometimes, yeah, like I can honestly say that, that I have situations in my life right now that's teaching me that. And then I have situations in my life that are just like, you're not supposed to be breathing on me. For real. Especially if you a spiritual person, if you a high priestess, everybody ain't supposed to be coming all around you. That's why it's not good for us to be on YouTube. But even though it's not good, it's still a reason for that. So yeah, witches, sensitives being on YouTube, there's a reason for us being here. But a person that is not supposed to be in your life and they forcing themselves into your life. No, Kate, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to put you on timeout, honey. I don't like your energy. Girl, bye. Ain't nobody suffering but you. I'm not here because I'm suffering. So I don't never suffer. I don't know what you're talking about. That person needed to go on timeout. Your vibe and your energy was just all wrong, dear. I'm sorry. That's why I put you on timeout. You don't determine nobody's suffering. God does that. So you may be one of them kind of people that's trying to play God, and everybody has a higher aspect of themselves. The tower represents God. The tower in reverse is somebody that is not God that's trying to play God. So cut that out. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm looking through your questions. Let me get to Brenda's question. If you post a either a pay, oh guys, I'm taking Cash App now, so you guys can Cash App me your donations. It'll be easy if you have Cash App, but if you don't, then put it on the super chat or either my PayPal. My PayPal me link is below. Okay, finishing up Elizabeth's question. Do you see new love coming in? Yes or no? The answer is, I'm sorry, old love. We already saw new love, either a fire sign or a water sign. Spirits, what messages do you have about old love? Yeah, I believe that person, Kate, I believe that was one of the people stalking me. Honey, you don't have the power to make me suffer. And if you come back trying to play dumb, I'm going to block you completely in the chat. You do have an old lover, like I could tell before. Page of Wands is reversed. The Eight of Swords. So you're sort of being kept in some kind of bondage by an old lover. And then Page of Coins. So they're not coming back. They're just doing stuff to bind you up. You need to unbind yourself from an old lover. Okay, moving on to the next super chat question. Brenda Pino wants to know, can you tell me if my enemy will have bad karma? Spirits, will Brenda's enemy have bad karma? Yes or no? Major arcanas, even numbers is yes. Odd numbers and core cards is no. Feel like your enemy is, well, your true enemy is this fire sign right here. This Page of Cups. This is the person that you are feeling like is your enemy. The Eight of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Temperance in the reverse position. You need to let that person go. Whoever you are, whoever it is that's your enemy, you just need to cut the cord with them and you'll be okay. No, I don't see them having bad karma. No, I don't. I don't even see this person as even wanting to be an enemy of yours. Now, this person, this is your enemy. So I can see there's a couple of people that you seem to have an issue with. One of them is going on with their life. So yeah, this one looks like there is going to be some karma, maybe even prison or something. But I can see someone else that seems to be moving forward. A lot of y'all will think people are your enemies and they not. To be honest with you, what Spirit is saying is that a lot of you guys, you can be your own worst enemy. Because people that consider them, I mean, I've had enemies that have attacked me and I don't want to be their enemy. It's like, would you move on with your life? I love life. I love my life. I have no reason to be in a beef with you. I do see somebody that has beef with you, though, that is going to feel like I can see jail time in the future. But I feel like it's another dependent attachment that you have. And, you know, you need to detach from that person, Brenda. Okay? Calling and stalking, trying to hurt my kids. They have been threatening my life. Okay, so that person is going to go to jail. That person is going to go to jail. The person that is calling and stalking and trying to hurt your kids. Yeah, I can see jail for that person. No, it's not a list. I'm just sort of randomly going through the chat. People that do this, the super chat get their question answered first. For example, this is the perfect example. My ex BFF. I don't have no beef with her no more. She probably still has beef with me. Oh well. And I think it's been like 4 or 5 years of her wanting to see me suffer. It's like, girl, we had beef 5 years ago. Ain't nobody got time for that. My Cash App name is $ Psychic Jamila. So it's Psychic Jamila. The $ is always there, but it's Psychic Jamila. PSYCHICJAMILA. Yeah, Brenda. Well, if somebody is threatening, but it depends on it depends on what's going on though. That was a short reading. Because typically people won't threaten your kids unless you're being threatening to them. Now I'm gonna tell you something. I don't see you as being threatening. I know that for me, my children were being threatened for years, and I can see jail time for those people too, because that's not cool to threaten people's children and to attack people's kids. Okay. Emma, I think Tim, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that you have a crush on Tim, but I don't think that he necessarily reciprocates those feelings for you. Usually, when a man is into you, he's not going to ever be too busy for you. Especially if you ask him out on an initial date. So I'm getting red flags from him, Emma. I'm getting red flags. Hold on, guys. I got to get some coffee. Hold on. I remember my I remember there was this guy, he used to walk like 10 to 20 blocks to my house. He would just walk back when I was a teenager. Okay. So he didn't have a car because we were both very young. But what if he would have told me, no, I'm too busy. I'm too lazy to walk 10 blocks to your house. He wouldn't be that into me, would he? But he walked 10 blocks to my house. So a man that wants you, shit, he'll walk. I remember my uncle, he said, I walked all the way from here to, he said he walked to somewhere. He did that for a woman. Mm, mm-mm. Emma, I just kind of feel as though something's going on with that. I'm gonna throw the cards for you in a minute, but hold on a minute. Brenda, you must have put it on him or something, girl. Y'all be cracking me up with y'all questions. I will, Ricky Rooks, we were kids then, but yeah, it does mean something if a man makes an effort. Yeah, it does. If he's not even trying to see you, then you may just have a crush. Especially when you're doing this online internet dating and a man doesn't make an effort to come and visit you, or he's too busy for you. Now, Emma has somewhat of a different situation, but you know, mm, I think you need to like start ignoring him, and then maybe he'll come around. Mhm. Brenda, yeah, definitely. You can definitely contact me about that. I just had a client that I just had to do work for that had that issue. But be careful automatically thinking that somebody's stalking you, because I'll have to actually look at it to see if they're stalking you. And if I don't see them as stalking you, then there's probably other work that's needed as well. Because I've actually had people accuse me of stalking them, and it's like, uh, I don't think about you. I'm anointing my womb with vitamins and minerals, and not thinking about you, not actually. Would love for you to move on, but definitely I'll look into it for you and we'll see what's going on. So that's another case scenario, but let me throw the cards on you, Brenda, to see real quick if they're stalking you. Do you see Brenda's ex and his new girlfriend stalking Brenda? Mm. All right, let's make it a yes or no question. Well, let's look at it. Go to the website and get a consultation. Oh God, a protective order. Oh God. Wow, I can see you're trying to move on. And you can see the Knight of Wands is reversed, the Five of Wands, and then Ten of Cups. Wow. Emma, give me a second. I'm gonna get to you, dear. I'm kind of I already answered the question that you asked, Emma. I actually, if you would have been listening, I actually answered that question about him being too busy. Didn't y'all hear me answer Emma's question? I actually answered your question. I just didn't throw the cards. Sometimes I don't need to. You welcome, hon. Okay. Maybell Webb, what's up? Waiting on a settlement since 2010. Haven't been able to work. Lost income, disability. What's taking so long? Oh, goodness. Sorry to hear that. Okay. Two of Swords fell out. Spirits, what's going on for Maybell Webb? What's going on? Uh-oh. As long as I can, Brenda, as long as I can confirm in the cards what you're telling me, I could definitely do work to banish them or break them. It depends on what spirit wants to be done. Let me see. From Maybell. Girl. Again, that Two of Swords. Why would you wait 9 years, girl? You need you need a witch. Got the Two of Swords. You got the Three of Coins reversed. You got the Four of Wands reversed. Somebody done got some kind of root on you. You got the Emperor reversed and then the Ace of Coins. You need to do a seance on your money. So you can, because that's a lot of that. Yeah, you need a road opener. Okay. You can see where your health, this represents a decline in the health. Yeah, you definitely need some contact. You need some contact with some spirits. Let's put it like that. You need some contact, honey. And money is a spirit. Duh. Money. Money is a spirit that you call to you. Money is a spirit, just like poverty and sickness is a spirit. Okay? All those things are spirits. Yeah, I gotta have me some coffee. Time I go to sleep. I think I think I had passed out right after I got done with those readings that I did. Hey, kitty schmitties. We know you're hungry. We know when are you not hungry? When are you not stuffing your little fat faces? It's a constant. We can always guarantee it daily. Oh, I need to pour that in there. Lord have mercy. Did y'all know that coffee is sacred and it's connected to Archangel Gabriel? Archangel Gabriel gave Moses coffee during the spiritual war. And it helped Moses, I think it's Moses, if I'm not mistaken. That coffee that Gabriel gave to Moses helps him make it through the spiritual war. So, because in reality, we're all supposed to be prosperous and abundant. If y'all didn't know that, my spirits is just, I mean, we doing money work today. We doing some really important work today because my spirits are gathering up. I could feel it last night, like in my gut, that they're gathering up a lot of energy to give out or to manifest into this world. You just got to know who to talk to the right people about money. Many people, that's why they end up doing the craziest, foulest stuff for money. You don't. So money is a spirit. Okay, I had to make my coffee, guys. I'm gonna run back upstairs. That's gonna take at least 10 minutes to get to get going or to be done completely. Y'all, I have thought about doing a reading. Okay. Tell me yes or no in the chat, guys. Should I do a reading on Anton LaVey and Zena Shrek? Yes or no? Put yes or no in the chat, please. Because I looked it up and I didn't see anybody except for ghost box sessions or communication. I haven't seen any other tarot card reader do a reading on Anton LaVey. Yes, I got my first yes. Who else says yes? Thank you, Esther. Okay. Let's go back up and look at the questions that we have here. First of all, just to finish your question off, Maybell, I hope you're still here. These three cards coming up in the inverted position next to the Two of Swords. That can mean that I feel like there's money in the ether for you, but I don't feel like you've pulled it in. See, this is the reason why money spells are so important in unblockings and uncrossings and unhexings, because I feel like with that Two of Swords, the Two of Swords is a doorway. It's a doorway. Ooh, bless me. Thank you, spirits. Oh, that was good luck, y'all. You said Anton LaVey was a narcissist. I don't know. I haven't done a reading on him. He didn't appear to be one to me. I know that I really do like his daughter Zena. I always have. I had to stretch, y'all. And I feel like there's definitely some kind of connection with her and Taylor Swift, because they just look way too much alike. Way too much alike. Well, Ricky Rooks, he was visiting me at my grandmother's house, so we were not having sex. I wasn't having sex back then. We were just sitting outside talking. So there was no sex involved ever. You believe that too, Grady? Uh-huh. Trying to look at y'all other questions. What does Sean feel about me and what's going to happen between us? I'm a Pisces, he's a Scorpio. Okay, I'm going to answer Ricky Rook's question. How does Sean feel about Ricky? What messages do you have, spirit guides, about how Sean feels about Ricky? Okay. Eight of Wands, the Sun. I definitely feel a friendship vibe between the two of you. The Page of Coins. But then the Hermit is in the reverse position. So I feel like whoever this is you're asking about, they are very shut off from the rest of the world. They're sort of isolating themselves. I feel like this person is very isolated, Ricky. Is Ricky still here? I like to wait for you guys' response because people do read the chat. So I wanna wait for Ricky's response. Ricky Rooks, come on down. I need to blow my nose, y'all. Oh, goodness. By the way, guys, I am running a special on the consultations. And if you get a consultation, I'll tell you what the special is on that. Okay. Evidently, she must have left the chat. I don't know. I think that Ricky Rooks could have been trolling, but don't want to insult or anything. The ones that are usually the trolls are usually the ones that are like disagreeing with everything that I say on purpose. So those are the ones typically that are trolling. Not that you have to agree with everything that I say, but a lot of the stuff that I said, I know I'm right about. So, okay. Okay, I guess that person is gone. Okay, so let's move on to the next person. Angela Williams. Hey, if you guys had a question, I don't want to go to, okay, sweetheart, I'm gonna do your question because if you put a question in there, go ahead and repost it. Okay. Because some of y'all could have went out or came back in and I could just be talking to the air. Okay, Angela's here. Okay, so I'm gonna do Angela. I'm gonna do sweetheart first. When will my person of interest reach out to me? His name is Abdullah, and we are both Gemini. Okay, spirit guides, when is this person going to reach out to sweetheart? And are they going to reach out? Yes or no? So we'll do it from there, and then we'll be able to see like when. Will this person reach out? Yes or no? Major arcanas, even numbers is yes. Odd numbers and core cards is no. And if it's yes, when is that going to be? Person of interest sound like you trying to take somebody to jail. It sound like it don't sound like you want to date that person. It sound like you want to trap that person. Person of interest. Yay. Okay, let me flip it back over. Sorry about that, y'all. Something going on. There's some kind of blockage or something. Got a no answer. Page of wands, seven of coins, seven of wands, seven of cups. Something ain't right here, sweetheart. I don't see them reaching out. So I got a straight, like, all no answers. Looks like they're probably busy with work. It froze up because I had accidentally blipped off of it. Hold on. It froze up a little bit a few minutes ago, probably because I had accidentally blipped off of it. I had to resume the hangout. I feel like I can see other people around that person, like this person having other options, and that's the reason why they're not going to reach out. Let me see if he thinks about. You say your name is Ted Ram. You should know Geminis. If a Gemini is interested, they're going to contact you. Geminis are some of the most open communicators ever. Okay, so you said both of y'all are Geminis. Let me see. Does the Gemini think about Terram? Am I right or am I wrong, though, Esther DeConing? Does he think about, you said your name is Terram? I think you retracted your name. Okay. I think yes, but I think that this person seems to already have a commitment because the Three of Coins comes up. I feel like this person already has a commitment. So the answer is yes, they do think about you. Are they going to make a move on it? I got to know. Six of Wands, Six of Cups is reversed. Two of Coins, Three of Coins. Both of these cards let me know that there's a third party. It may even be some kind of commitment. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Y'all, it was like 90 something degrees yesterday. I was like, good Lord. But then it cooled down that night. It was so freaking hot yesterday. It was ridiculously hot. Like hell hot. It was hot like hell over here in Georgia. You're welcome, sweetie. I'm going to tell you something. When it comes to love, sometimes, especially with that Seven of Cups, whenever that comes up, that represents when somebody's fantasizing about something that may not necessarily be there. And then also when we look at a person, it's somebody that, or is probably exploring other options, or either you may be, because I'm sorry, it's like I said, if a man doesn't call me after 3 days, I just pretty much hang it up. I don't even waste my time. But there's some people that'll be like, I've been waiting for you to call me for weeks. It's like, don't do that, y'all. Please stop doing that. Please stop sitting around waiting on folks. I mean, there's a difference between it's some people that'll meet somebody and they'll go, oh my God, I think this person is my soulmate or my twin flame. But literally nothing has ever happened. And I've seen people actually stay tied up in that for years. It's another cruel joke made up by, I guess, the devil. I don't know. Grand water trines, no, but I will look that up. Let me screenshot that. Yeah. Yeah, you're right about that, Esther. But I'm just saying, like, especially online, because people can take advantage of you online. So be careful out there. I'm your soulmate. I'm coming to be with you. Send me $50. I'm down the street. I'm headed your way. I'm sorry I didn't show up because something came up. I'm terribly afraid of love. If somebody keeps making excuses, y'all, come on now. I'll have to look that up because I've never heard of that. Or maybe I've heard of it, but I just don't know the exact term for it. Because some things I already know about, but they've named it something fancy. And I'll probably know about it, but I'll be like, oh, I didn't know they called it that. So, mm-hmm. Oh, I can't make it because it was too dark outside. It was way too dark. And the dark and the outside. It's like, what? Or, oh, I had a headache. Now, some people can have really bad headaches to where they can't go nowhere. They may be like, they may really legitimately be sick or something. How do you remove it from the ethers? You mean disconnect from somebody that really ain't into you? Oh, do you, Esther? Okay. Mm-hmm. When somebody tells you how they feel, you just gotta listen. And y'all know that I don't waste time doing love spells on people either. That it's like I don't even offer love spells like that. Make this person love me. I don't have that. I'll do reunions for people that may have gotten broken up. And then sometimes reunions don't work. Or either they'll only work for like a short period of time. But if you go in months and months and months and weeks and weeks and weeks, how deep can the love or the connection be when you ain't talked to that person in forever? How deep can it be? Like I am a spiritualist. I don't take advantage of people. If you come to me and you're still tripping off of somebody that is giving you no kind of playback, Okay. And guys, I'm not talking about social media. Stop trying to replace real relationships with social media relationships. Please stop doing that. In fact, I got uninvolved with a person that was just like that. I don't, That's why I have 4 children. That's why I have a family. And there's nothing wrong with me having my babies. I remember when I had them, I was very, very happy. In fact, I love being pregnant. I'm trying to do it again before I get too old. Okay. So, these online relationships and long distance relationships, be careful with those. Like, it seems like to me, there's some people that want to connect with stuff that they actually can't have. It's like, do something real with yourself because it's crazy, y'all. I got baby daddies that I ain't even never met. It's like, I'm sorry, excuse me, we have children together now. We're together, me and you. Well, I had no idea. Okay, I'm serious about that. And they'll really try to have a negative impact on your real life too. They be trying to act like they live in the same house, like they hide up in your dang on attic or something. It's like, wait a minute, you up in the attic? I need to go investigate my attic. Sometimes I feel like there's something living up there in that attic. Y'all, I ain't scared of scary stuff. I'm really not. Love can be very scary, but I feel like, okay, so a lot of y'all need chakra protections too, because there's some people that will try to feed off of your love energy, especially your heart chakras. Like, stop it. Oh, maybe I already answered your question a long time ago. Oh, you said, how do you remove it from the ethers? Okay, I know what you're talking about now. I'm sorry, Maybell. I can't tell you here. That's the whole purpose of spell work and drawing in that money because it's locked away for a lot of you. Yeah. How'd you become disabled? Like, what happened? Was it an injury on the job? If I was y'all, I wouldn't too much let these jobs do that to you. But if the injury has already happened, then all you can do is come out of it. But I would heal myself personally. If I got injured, with that whole disability thing, I would be working on healing myself. But, because, yeah, but you can pull that in, but you can also pull your money in through other ways too, Maybell. You need a reading, child. You need some guidance. Now, I don't want to talk about it here because, that's if I could go deeper, I would, but you need a full reading because there's a lot of messages that the spirits have for you. Okay. Because if it's been 9 years since then, okay, car accident and what's WC? Workman's comp. Okay. Okay. So come and get a reading when you can. Because some of this stuff is too personal. And remember, I told you guys I can't say everything that I see in a chat room. But if you want that specific money, then you can get it and then work on healing yourself. And then, because I could see so much more for you, like so much more in your capability. I feel like you've put limitations on yourself, and that's as much as I'm going to say. And guys, you can also pay for your readings through Cashapp. You just have to email me or text 770-686-7461. And let me repeat that, 770-686-7461. Okay. Can you tell me what are Marcus' intentions towards me? He's an Aries. I'm a Leo. Okay. Spirits, what is Marcus's intent towards Angela? Okay. 5 cards to represent his intent. We'll do 5 for you. What's up, Elantra Cook? Hello. Y'all, I think I'm going to cook early tonight. I'm going to get dinner cooked early tonight. What time is it? Yep. You know what? I love cooking at about 3. And because I also want to make some stuffed peppers tonight. I got a lot of beautiful green bell peppers down there. And I want to make some stuffed peppers and some baked chicken. I want to hurry up and make them peppers, though. You'll definitely be calling in. Yeah. The way that I do my readings, though, is if you pay it by Cash App, I'm still going to send you the booking link so you can schedule your appointment. And it goes on a first come, first serve basis. Okay, so both you and Angela are asking about a Marcus. That's funny. 3 of Swords, Knight of Swords, 4 of Swords, 10 of Cups, and the 2 of Cups in the reverse position. He's definitely going to be there to trigger you. I don't even know what to say about this reading. This is very confusing. No wonder you have to ask how he feels or what his intents are. He's not stating his intentions. Has he stated what his intentions are? Because you got 3 of Swords, Knight of Swords, 4 of Swords, 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups reversed, Page of Wands, and because I had to throw more cards, and the Justice in the reverse position. Yeah, there's some kind of third party. Huh. The 2 of Cups reversed and the Justice card reversed kind of concerns me a little bit. Yeah, these 2 cards are concerning me. In particular, the 3 of Swords. So if I would have just made it 3 cards, you would have got the 3 of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the 4 of Swords. I don't know about him. I feel like things are kind of iffy. It could go either way with this person that you're asking about. Feel like their energy is very unstable. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. I gotta go get me a cup of coffee. It's time because my coffee is done. So, yeah, you guys, y'all gotta be careful with that. I want to see some kitty cats. Yeah. Yeah, man. I know, right? I have to rehome them though. Some of them are getting ready to get rehomed. Zeus keeps going outside getting pregnant. So I need to have her fixed. This is her second litter. And she keeps having them with one of these little time cats around here. One of them is Siamese, because that one that I showed you is a rough-haired Siamese kitty. So, my son needs to come down here and clean up behind the animals. I'm gonna open up my window though, y'all. Y'all know when you have animals and stuff and you have allergies and stuff, or you know what, it don't even matter. Even if you don't have animals, y'all know what I do once a week? I open up all of the windows in my house and let it air out. And I sage. I haven't saged today, but I did do quite a bit of saging yesterday. Right now, you gotta sage a lot. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, a lot of y'all be like, I don't understand. I sage once a month. You have to sage more than that, baby. Especially if you on the YouTubes. Even if sometimes, y'all, depending on who you watch on YouTube, you gotta sage your house just from who you watch. Now, I am a spiritualist. I'm a practitioner, so I keep my house clean. I open windows and everything. I open up this entire house and open it up and let it aerate. It keeps my allergies in check. I noticed that. I started doing that like once a week, but I sage like every day. Saging every day for the next couple of months. Why did that happen? Ty, we're going to get these windows open again today. In fact, when you go down there to clean up, when you go back there to clean up, make sure you open up all those windows. I can't wait until we get that first cool weather. I'm going to have all my windows open. Every last one of them going to be wide open. Let out all of that stuff. Let out all of that negative energy. Let out all of those bad energies. Y'all know that Prince, the artist, lived in Minnesota because he loved the snow and the cold weather. Prince felt like, and he was right. He was absolutely right. Prince felt like the cold air kept the bad spirits away. And that's the truth. Because I always thought that I wanted to live in a warmer climate, like over here in Georgia. It depends. It depends on your circumstances, for real, for real. That's why I came over here to manifest my abundance and my prosperity, which is why I'm working on opening up my shop. And I got some exciting products coming out, y'all. I'm gonna have I'm going to be making, I'm not going to say too much about it, but I'm going to be making a shower spray for you guys. That's all I'm going to say is a shower spray, and then also smaller sprays. I already mentioned that to help protect you and stuff, and block psychic attacks and stuff like that. But there's so many people that don't have access to a bathtub, and all they can do is take showers. Okay, so I'm going to be coming out with a spiritual shower spray. That's all I'm going to say. You know what? I wish I could say it was cool over here, because yesterday I wanted to go out and take my walk. And I couldn't. I was like, I'm not going out there. I was like, I am not going out there. It was hot as hell. It was crazy. Diamond, if they know where you live, yes. Yes, they are sending negative energy where you're at. If they know where you live. Even before I throw the cards, I'm gonna throw the cards for you, but let me get some of this coffee in me, guys. Give me a little break real quick. Let's listen to some Lakshmi. Elantra Cook, I saw your question. You can repost it if you want, but I'm taking a little break, you guys, so I can drink this coffee. It's good too. If you come to me early enough, because I usually start doing readings on Sundays, usually around 4 o'clock. In fact, I need to check my schedule. But yeah, I'm always open for readings for you guys. I always have at least one opening per day. If not, you can get scheduled the next day. Thank you, Golden Queen. I appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up too. I appreciate the love. Okay, you said, does Marquise really want you to walk away? Oh, yeah, you got to click that bell notifier so that you'll know when I go live. But I think that there is something weird that goes on with YouTube, but I don't worry about it. Yeah, I know, Elantra. Did you guys know that if you plant lotus flowers outside your house, you will always bring prosperity in the home? That's why it's so important for you to order flowers, even for yourself. Like, you can order flowers, and there's sometimes, guys, I'll do money work and I'll order either myself some flowers, and not just roses, but like tulips and especially lotus flowers. Um, it'll bring prosperity into your homes. Yeah, I love this too. I'm drinking this coffee right now, y'all. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. I love you so much. Oh, his mother has weird catty feminine energy. Yeah, I hate that. I cannot stand catty women that are constantly trying to compete uh with other women. Have your own individual uniqueness about yourself. Be yourself, and people will naturally be attracted to that. That's why I always get clients. And then, I've had my competition try to tell me, you're on there doing readings because you're trying to make money. Yeah, this is what I do for a living. I do readings. Girl, I don't understand some of these people. Some of these people, they just don't get it. They lost. I'm telling you, they lost. They lost. They'll say, what are you doing on there live? That must mean that you don't have any money or you're trying to make money. It's kind of the purpose of being on YouTube, to connect with clients. I don't know. That's just and it makes no sense, does it? So it is what it is. That's just like later on, I have a ritual that I'm going to be doing. And it's like, what are you doing that for? Are you doing that to make some money for your client? You doing a money spill for your client? Yeah, my client's going to make some money in her new business. I swear to God, y'all. Oh, really? Well, you know what? What's the point in clients coming to you getting money work, huh? So that they can make money. Oh, but I thought everybody was just rich. Right. Why are you doing that? Because I like it. Y'all, the people that claim to be my enemies, they are just so funny. I swear, they're hilarious to me. They're the ones that's funny. They'll say she's on there trying to get clients because she's trying to make money. Uh, why are any of us here? She's linking her PayPal. Mm-hmm. Y'all know I am so silly. I was up late watching some comedies last night. I was just like, last night was just full of comedy. I swear. I swear. Oh God. What's Cardi B doing? Dancing on the stage. She's trying to make money. Yeah, that's exactly what she's trying to do. Oh God, guys, I where I can't handle any of it. Right. Well, that's the whole point. What are you doing putting those spells up there? You're showing people spells. You doing that to make money, huh? Uh, yeah, and it's actually quite easy. It's effortless because my spirits connect me with the right people. I don't think so. I think that when you come on there, you're struggling. Right. Right. So just to let you guys know, I can give you exposure on my channel. I get close to, well, I get anywhere between, depending on what I'm doing and what the circumstances are, I'll get anywhere from 100 to 500K views per month on this channel. And sometimes a little bit more than that. Sometimes it'll go up to 600K or 700K depending on what video I've done. Especially my longer term ones, like the yearly ones and the money work, the money readings and stuff, those get a lot of views, and my dice readings get a lot of views. And it's like, yeah, that's pretty much why we're all here. And so I'm a little confused as to why you're confused, because, your confusion is not going to be my confusion. I'm sorry, buddy. Well, it's not like my spells don't work and like my clients don't get what they want. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to money and the cleanses and removing bad spirits from people and removing limitations. A lot of people just have limitations. Especially when it comes to having your own business. So I do a lot of work like that for clients. And then I also do a lot of teaching. Okay. So, well, I know I don't have to explain, but okay, this is what I want to tell you. Why do people want to make you feel bad because of your blessings? That's why Beyonce got a hate club. And then you know what? I knew that I was going to be about something when I had a hate club. I knew it. I said, I'm about to literally, and you know what? Whenever I can feel like that energy pushing really, really hard, what I do is I push it into my creativity. So you have to use alchemy, okay, a lot of the times. And we are using alchemy. We are, it is very alchemical. Okay. So when you have that rush of negativity, that means that blessings are coming. Don't ever like destroy your blessings by doing something stupid. Because this truly is chess and not checkers. Okay. I'm serious about that. But when it comes to spirituality, like a lot of in any witch on here that's competing, you ain't even no witch. I'm sorry. I don't agree with you. If you're actually in a competition with another witch, you need to just go on somewhere and sit down and be humble. Because clearly your spirits don't take care of you the way mine take care of me and my clients. So, speaking of which, guys, the full moon, we gonna be full on the full moon. Do y'all understand me? The full moon is in 4 days. I don't know about anybody else's spirits, but my spirits is giving away blessings. So the energy as far as with money, healing, good spirits, just being in good spirits and not being miserable and watching other people and saying, oh, I'm so miserable because I can see that those people over there are happy and I'm miserable and I don't understand why those people are throwing it up in my face, because maybe there's changes you need to do within yourself. Maybe that's why it keeps getting thrown up in your face. You see what I'm saying? So y'all got to understand, man, just having common sense alone, is what's going to manifest everything that you want. And my spirits do not just like, first of all, a lot of the ones that are in competition, they're trying to steal. They've figured out the hard way that you can't steal from me. No, not to you especially. I'm just talking right now because I'm drinking my coffee. I kind of needed to take a break from the readings because y'all was putting a lot of them in the chat room. A lot of happiness, especially when the Mabon, when the autumn equinox kicks in. Okay, when that when we go into fall and them spirits get to settling in, my busiest time of the year, mainly with hex removals, cleanses, and psychic attack help, mainly. And I'm not talking about just a little bit of nervousness. I'm talking about people that just be like having to run out in the street and walk and, feel like they got to run away from a spirit. So that's why I'm saying, like, we're celebrating the Mabon. We are already preparing for Mabon. We are already, I was about to say repairing, but we're already preparing. There is no way as a witch you should be struggling to that capacity to where you have to do that, because that's what the equinoxes are there. And you know what? These lost witches, they'll come and they'll say, don't celebrate those solstices. Those mean nothing. You mean to tell me that for millions of billions of years, our ancestors, our freaking witchy ancestors. See, that's why I want to do that reading on Anton LaVey. I had a lot of respect for that. I have a lot of respect for Anton LaVey. You mean to tell me that the witches that preceded us, that came before us, and the things that they practiced are wrong, and you're running around here looking stupid and petty, trying to gossip and talk about people, and you wonder why you're not getting anywhere? Like, for me, guys, I already know I'm going to end up being a spiritual teacher to lots of people, and I'm going to have like a magic school, but that stuff comes from within you. And sometimes your ancestors will have that energy for you, but they will block that stuff off from you because they like, you too stupid. What's wrong with you? What are you doing here? Everything that you have is right here, but you want to struggle. You want to go and fight people. You want to go and discredit people, and you want to go and plot against other people. Like, we don't claim people like that. Like, witches don't claim other witches like that because, in my opinion, they're not rich witches. They're not. Like, they are more so, they're not even warlocks. That's not even Satanism. A lot of people will think of that as Satanism. No, Satanism actually fights against people like that. So yeah, guys, it's a trip. So also, my job is to heal others, to remove blockages, and to free people. That's my job. So yeah, I do make money at it, but when I become rich, I'm still going to do this job, and I'll still charge for it even when I become wealthy. I'm still going to do this job. I'll do this until the day that I leave this earth. So that's my job, and I should have been doing it years ago, but I was thrown off of my path a lot due to jealousy and due to people wanting to limit me. And when you young and you still live with your parents and stuff, then yeah, you have to sort of a little bit be subservient to that. But once you get out there on your own, I can honestly say that I've been blessed in my life and been very lucky to have the things and the opportunities that I have had. I think we got a troll in the chat, y'all. Dee Dee Brown, yes, spiritual baths will help, but they only go to a certain extent. You got to have a fire ritual. Okay, you're not a troll. Okay. Well, how'd you know I was talking about you? Gabriella, I said there's a troll in the chat and you answered. I didn't call you out, but you so hit dogs always holler. uh, I don't doubt that you're gifted. I don't doubt that, honey. Yeah, I'm just taking a break. Thank you, Elantra. You know what? Just for you saying that, you are so sweet. You are so sweet. I'm going to get to your question next, Elantra, because I think you've asked your question like 3 times. I'm almost done with this cup of coffee too. It's so good, y'all. I use that non-dairy creamer in it. I told y'all that was a troll. Oh God. Y'all, I have been in an unusually good mood for like the past week or so. I remind you, your auntie, good. That's actually a compliment. Thank you. Hold on, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm back. Yeah, I had to mute real quick. I'm sorry about that, guys. Okay, we're gonna go back up to Elantra's question. I'm gonna try to see what your question was. I don't really see it anymore. Maybe it's far back. Okay, you said, does Marquise really want you to walk away? Spirit guides for Elantra, guardian angels. Does, okay, 2 cards flipped over, the world reversed and the King of Cups. Spirit guides, what messages do you have for Elantra? What does Marquise want her to walk away? Yes or no? I think that they can take it or leave it. I feel like the World card, the King of Cups comes up. The World card is in the reverse position. Feel like there's way too many obstacles and setbacks in the relationship. I feel like the World card in the reverse position is representing where it just seems like the connection doesn't feel right. It seems like something is going on with the connection, Elantra. I don't know why it just seems like, I mean, and I did get a yes answer, actually. Yeah. I think that he feels that the relationship possibly would cause way too many problems. Mm-hmm. I feel that he does. But this is how women get wrapped up with men that don't really want to be there. Because men don't really like to break our hearts sometimes. So that's why I always tell women, okay, he's not going to give you closure. You have to give that to yourself. Sometimes you have to take your closure. Okay. Sometimes you have to just go and get the closure and be okay with it. Trust me, I know I had to part ways with my own mother. Y'all think that that wasn't difficult for me to part ways with my mother? It was very difficult. And I took care of my when she was sick. That's how I know that this troll account running around here ain't my mother. It's somebody that goes around trying to pretend that they're my mother. That's not my mother. When my mother was sick, when my mother had just gotten her mastectomy because of her breast cancer, I was over there like taking care of her when she was getting her treatments, her cancer treatments. So I was very close to my mother. That's one of the reasons why my mother got so upset when I left town because me and her were that close. But at some point, and you can't do foul stuff to your kids to try to get them to do what you want them to do. So she was wrong for that. And that's why the divine mother took over and was like, we got to get this gal on her spiritual path. So, getting closure from that. I mean, if I can do that, you can do anything. Because I really did love my mother. You know what I'm saying? No joke. Like, and in fact, me and my mother would have problems periodically throughout the years. But me and that lady was always together. We was like two peas in a pod. She was like my guard dog. Are you serious? She didn't protect me from everything because your parents ain't supposed to protect you from everything, especially when you become grown. You're welcome, sweetie. I'm 42 now. I think it's okay to cut the strings and stuff. So a lot of y'all will look at these relationships like I'm in mourning from this person. Look, people have gotten through worse because that was really, really hard. It was really, really hard going through that. That's why we're going to do a seance on my grandmother tonight. In fact, I'm going to prepare for that. I'm going to already be doing spiritual work, and I want her to help me with some spiritual work that I'm doing for a client. So I'll show y'all the seance part of it and how to do a seance and how to call a spirit to you. Well, that's okay, Esther. Move on from it. My mother actually, my aunt raised me until I was 5 years old, and that's okay. I've never had any anger towards my mother because of that. I got angry at her because stuff she did years later. But I was with my auntie, and it was okay. Like through my 20s and my teens and my 30s, I didn't have a problem with having a relationship with my mother because I forgave her for it. Sometimes you have to be forgiving. Just like everything that my mother did, I'm forgiving for it. Seriously. And there's some people that they feel like that's their only chain link is talking about my mother. But that's why we're going to call my grandmother tonight, because when I saw somebody using my grandmother as an avatar, I was like, yeah, these people need to realize that they can't disrespect the dead. So I feel sorry for those people. I can't say what my grandma do to you. She might bless you. She might curse you. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all how to do that tonight, or how I do it. We'll do a seance. So, Sweet Angel said, I wished I would have had a closer relationship with my mother. A lot of resentment there, but I let go too. I will never understand why she chose a man over me, and to this day still with. I think that your mother probably wanted to protect you, from what I can feel, Sweet Angel. Um, and I don't know the exact circumstances. Like, unless he raped you, molested you, beat you up or something. I remember a long time ago, I knew this person that was married, and her daughter was really, really trying to fight with her husband. And he actually ended up popping her once because she jumped on him and tried to claw his eyes out. And she's still with him. This guy had to literally punch this woman in the face. He had to punch this woman's daughter in the face because it was a normal reaction. Like if somebody is trying to harm you, and you trying to get them off of you, especially if they crazy, and she stayed with them. I never judged her because of that. It was a bad time. They broke up for months. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like you just really have to forgive and let go with all of that. And I'm just gonna tell y'all something else. Some women, the way they feel about the man in their life, some women are kind of codependent on the men in their life, but it's because that is by design. So for me, I feel like, what did he do? What did he do to you? Did he do anything to you? So it's not that a mother is choosing a man over their kids. It's just that mothers can't, just because you're a mother doesn't mean that you have to be alone. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Esther, are you asking me where my mother instincts is? I'm a little confused about your question. You said my father used me in the house. That's what I said. I said unless the stepfather or the father molested the kids or something like that, that's different. So I don't understand the last question. Where are you, mother instinct? I haven't had a man molest my children or do anything to my children. If a man did that, I would definitely leave him. Where are her mother feelings? I don't, that's something totally different. That's something totally different. But you can't expect for your mother to just be alone the rest of her life. You can't expect her to do that. Sorry. And if you're purposely trying to, because I've seen kids compete with either their father or they'll compete for one parent's affections. And see, that's not cool either. So, and I'm not saying that any of you guys have done that, but I'm saying that you can't expect for your mothers to be alone and single the rest of their life. And that automatically means that they love their kids. BS. Okay. Mama got to have a life too. So you'd have to give me some more details, sweet angel, for me to decipher, what exactly was going on. Okay. Golden Queen says, who does Spirit want me to choose and love, Muhammad or Anthony? Spirit, show me Muhammad and show me Anthony. They definitely feel Muhammad would be better. Muhammad got the 6 of Swords and the 9 of Wands, and Anthony got the 5 of Coins and the Tower. The next card after the Tower was the Queen of Coins reversed. So your spirits are definitely gearing more towards Muhammad. See how Anthony got the 5 of Coins, the Tower, and then this. So I feel like there's some instability that person's going to bring into your life. If you allow it, because people can't just do what they want to do to you. You have to actually allow it. She say I sleep and don't know nothing about that. I ask if you don't wake up. I still don't understand, Esther. I still don't understand what you're saying exactly. So I can't really make a determination based upon what you're saying. Esther, I think Esther is a troll, y'all, just to let y'all know. I've been hip to your troll game, Esther. I feel like you're a troll, dear. Well, the spirit gave Muhammad a more positive. They gave Muhammad a more positive answer. Yeah, I'm sorry. That person's getting on my nerve. You got to go. I feel like you're a troll. No worries. I didn't even want to bring up the mother in here. Don't know how the subject came up. I did let all the past go. That's good. Yeah. It's important for you to do that. Yeah, I had to get rid of Esther. Well, it was obvious that it was a troll, but then it started really trolling. And, um, there's this obsession with, mothers choosing to be alone the rest of their lives. And that proves that they love their children. Get out of here. Get out of here. That doesn't mean that you love your children just because you stay alone the rest of your life. Yeah, I know. Esther is from that movie, The Orphan. It's from that movie, The Orphan, too. Yeah, I had a bunch of crazy, obsessed people that were like, you need to just be with your children. Why would you go to, because obviously I was led over here to Georgia for many, many different reasons. And it's like my kids don't even feel that way. Like my children don't feel that way. My children know that they're loved and they know that they're cherished and they want me to be happy. Facts. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. Or y'all glad that Esther is gone? Esther, I'm sorry. I just you became obvious in your trolling. Okay, Marie Santiago says, "Will me and David reconcile? Yes or no, spirits?" Okay, Ace of Coins flipped over. This is yes or no. Major arcanas and even numbers would be yes. Odd numbers and core cards would indicate no. I got a no answer. That person didn't really appreciate the connection to begin with. Feel like the feeling wasn't there. Either the feeling wasn't there or the feeling is gone. So I got a no answer, sweetie. I'm sorry. I passed your question. Okay, Ivy, hold on. Let me go back up. Just, you know what? Just repost it. I'm sorry, sweetie. Just repost it and I'll do it right now. Okay. Now I remember spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels, ascended masters for Ivy Murphy. Is anyone at the job practicing witchcraft on her? Yes or no? Major arcanas, even numbers is yes. Odd numbers and core cards would indicate no. Okay, a few cards turned over. The Tower, the Five of Coins, the Hermit reverse, the Ace of Cups, and the World. Yes, they're trying to get you fired. They want to take your position. In fact, I'm almost wondering at your job, is there some sort of financial problem with the job itself? But yeah, the answer is yes. They trying to get you fired. Very, very confused individual. But here's the kicker. I feel like that person might be successful at it, but something new and something better is coming along. So even if something happens, which you can prevent that from happening, but sometimes it's just meant to be, the tower comes up. Hi, 1111. 1111. Let me see. I got a feeling we're gonna get a no answer. Spirits, what messages do you have for 1111 about a man that she's interested in? Is that person gonna contact her again? Yes or no? Yeah. I knew I would. Um, yeah. I got a no answer. And to your other question, have they moved on? The answer is yes. Y'all got to be careful trying to be connected with these people that are not communicating with you. I told y'all about that. Sometimes the answer is right there. But I feel as though for people to get intertwined with a person that is not showing you any interest, not any real interest. Okay, a lot of y'all waste way too much time on that. I told y'all to stop doing that. I keep telling y'all over and over again, you'll waste years and years of your life. And then you'll look up and you'll be in your 30s and you'll be wondering what happened. Why'd I waste all this time? I could have been living, I could have been having fun. So I feel like, know that person, I could see some kind of contact, but it's not necessarily what you want. Feel like what that person is going to tell you is that they're with someone else. So I feel like they moved on. If you don't hear from a person, if a person does not make the effort to connect with you, what does that mean? People are confused about that. I think it has something to do with probably people, dealing with abandonment issues. Don't abandon yourself. I always tell people, well, look, don't abandon yourself. Don't waste your time on stuff that ain't meant to be. You'll look up 6 or 7 years from now and you'll be wondering where all the time went. And, you'll be wasting all your life sitting up there, crying and going through a bunch of changes. And those things are meant to be as well. But it doesn't mean that you're meant to be with that person. It just doesn't. When you mature in love, you stop wanting what you can't have. That energy of wanting what you can't have will go away. That's where it needs to go. I can't stand that because many people that want what they can't have, they are constantly bugging the heck out of everybody. When people want what they can't have, they constantly bugging people, they constantly bugging themselves, they constantly bugging the spirits. Spirits, this person hasn't called me in 6 months. Are they in love with me? Now, some of y'all don't even have to throw the cards, but I'll throw them anyway because I want guidance as to why. I haven't heard from this person in 6 months, a year, 2 years. Do they still love me? No, that person has moved on. I'm keeping it real with y'all, man. And you know what? Like I said, there's a lot of people that, they'll tell you just anything so that they can get you to buy a love spell or something. And I tell people, you need to do a love spell for yourself. Show yourself some love. Give yourself a cleanse. So you can stop thinking about this person. Then also, that's obsession. You sit up here thinking about somebody that literally is just like, go away. And trying to tell you nicely, like people will try to tell you nicely at first. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but people will do that, Gretty. People will do that. Don't stay fixated on somebody that's not doing anything for you. Now, see, my grandmother's spirit is already coming through today, and it's 3:46. I'm gonna go down here and cook in a minute, guys. I'm actually gonna wrap this up in a couple of minutes so I can go down here and cook. I gotta go season this chicken and stuff and get it going and stuff. It's been fun though, guys. Okay, Shemaine Araji says, does my love interest have feelings for me or someone else? For Shemaine, does Shemaine's love interest have feelings for her? Yes or no? Okay, love interest does have feelings for you. What's the problem? The moon and the sun comes up, so you get a pair. You got the moon, you got the 8 of Wands, and you got the sun card. What's going on with these cards, spirits? Clarify King of Coins and Queen of Wands. I feel like Shemaine, the person that you're asking about, I feel like they seem to have some confusion going on. There's a couple of spirits that are around them that seem to be confusing, that they're dealing with. I feel like this is a person that you would have to be extremely patient with. In some far off universe, yeah, there is a chance, but I feel like circumstances kind of lead that person in the other direction. Yeah, presents don't mean anything. A lot of times people change, people go beyond, people move on sometimes. You're welcome, Shemay. Shemay. Chamay. I'm sorry. I did, Elizabeth. I remember I did that probably about 45 minutes to an hour ago. Repost your question and I'll do a reminder answer for you because I remember answering your question a long time ago. You must not have been in here when I did. Uh, oh man, I didn't put enough sugar in my coffee. Okay, Grady said without any contact, I mean, it makes sense to wonder if there's been some here and there and you never had a full closure. But if someone goes ghost and it's been 6 months dead, you were so right, Grady. Gold star for Grady. Yes, ma'am. You were absolutely right about that. Then also, if somebody doesn't attempt to contact you at all, and you have to contact them. If somebody, you know what I'm saying, you can tell whether or not they're that into you because I know that a lot. Hey, Ty, enough sugar in that. Oh yeah, what sign is new love? Okay, I got you, babe. I got you. Going back to what Grady was saying though, it'd be different if that person was like leading you on or something. But when you just don't hear from somebody and they just don't really show an interest in you, then, and you can't force it. You can't ever force it. You got to just, put your energy, especially if you're using love work on that person, put it out there and see if it comes into fruition. Sometimes it might take a little while. Sometimes it never happens because maybe that person is meant to be elsewhere. But other than that, if somebody doesn't, make any effort, don't call you, don't do nothing, they just kind of generally are just like, and then when you call them, they sound a little bored. They sound uninterested. Those are the red flags that somebody can give you that he's just not that into you. Y'all ever see that movie, He's Just Not That Into You? Okay. What's up, Pang Ching? What's up? I ain't seen you in a minute, Pang. Okay, spirits for Elizabeth Gonzalez. What sign is her new love? And I'm about to get out of here, y'all. It's time for me to start cooking. What sign is Elizabeth's new love that's coming to her? I know that's right, Elizabeth. Elizabeth said, I'm about to grab the bull by the horn and move forward in my life. I know that is right, girlfriend. Yeah, I can see you still trying to end something with somebody else. Ten of Swords comes up reversed. Nine of Pentacles comes up, 10 of Cups, and 6 of Swords, and the Fool. So I feel like Spirit is saying that the universe is getting ready to send you somebody. Okay. They are getting ready to send you somebody. And I can even see when too. Okay. The Lovers, the Empress, the Chariot, the Nine of Swords, 6 of Coins. I'm trying to throw cards until a actual court card comes up. But we may be seeing an air sign individual. Girl, water. I see a water sign actually. Water and air. They got water and air in their chart. Definitely seems like, feel like it's gonna come sometime. I feel like in October. There seems to be some heavy energy surrounding you that is, I feel like somebody's messing with your sexual energy. I hate that. Especially with the Magician and the 5 of Coins. Leave my sexual energy alone. When people start trying to mess with your sexual energy and trying to make you feel self-conscious about yourself, they can be messing with your money at the same time. I just wouldn't do it. I grab me grab me a bar of soap or something. That was a joke, y'all. You're welcome. No, Grady, it's not. It may not be that. It may not be that. I've had a lot of questions in the chat, and probably about 60% of them I wasn't able to get to. Let me throw some cards for you. Spirits, what's up with Grady and Cameron? Hey, Hecate, Witch Love. Hey, I've been good. I've been good. Going through these energy shifts, going through ascension. How you been? Okay. What's up with Grady and Cameron? Oh, you're okay, Grady. Oh goodness. Oh God. Well, it's not good. Page of Wands, the 3 of Swords. So I feel like there's some sort of block in communication, but there's still a synchronicity or some kind of connection at the mind with this person, because the Moon and the High Priestess comes up, and then the Wheel. You're definitely dealing with a third party. And I'm gonna tell you something. I feel like the High Priestess is saying that it's either better for you out there. Let me see, what is the next card? Mm, yeah, I feel like on some level the relationship with Cameron is being blocked off. Yeah. Feel like I can see either there's a couple of different choices that you have, but I feel like there is something going on here, some kind of especially with the high priestess is saying that there's some dishonesty going on, and the moon is telling me that there's some deception. You're welcome. All right, I'm going to do one more question and then I got to go. Thank you for the energy, guys. Make sure that you guys hit that thumbs up. Keep in mind that my 30-minute readings are on sale until the end of the month of September for only $40. So you'll save $15 on the 30-minute readings. And then also I am now accepting Cashapp. So if you guys want to use Cashapp to make your payments, it's Psychic Jamila. Okay. And there's a picture of me. Okay. Don't do no psychic underscore Jamila. You'll see a picture of me because I feel like people can, you know, his name is Export Pain. Expert. That's an interesting name. For Pain, should she give Pang, Expert a chance? Yes or no? That is so funny. That what in the heck was his mama tripping off of? Okay, major arcanas, even numbers is yes. Odd numbers and core cards is no. I got a yes answer, but I feel like because you got the Four of Wands, you got Queen of Swords, and you got the Seven of Coins, but then Judgment and the Magician comes up. So I feel like you wouldn't be happy long term with it. For some reason, I just feel like you wouldn't be happy in the long run. Just looking at some of these cards. Okay. I'm actually getting ready to wrap this up, you guys. I love you, love and light. Y'all have a very happy and prosperous Sunday. And I got to get some work done and get myself together and stuff and cook because I want a home meal tonight. And I want to eat me some capsicum. Capsicum. Y'all know what that is? That is the mineral, I think, or either because I got a bunch of green bell peppers down there. I'm gonna do like a pepper green bell. It's gonna have like peppers and what kind of cheese did I get? We got mozzarella cheese. So I'm gonna do like a cheesy, meaty green bell pepper dish. Okay. Y'all have a good day as well. Love and light.